Alright lads, addicted to wrestling here, and I've got an episode today of something that's a little bit different, or a video that's a little bit different to usual, and it's a predictions video. I have done that on my previous channel, well not my previous channel, my other channel, which is called Key and Bex, where me and my girlfriend Becky, who is here, but she's doing work, so she's a bit busy. But yeah, we did do one with Fastlane where I just said names to Becky, and whichever one sounded more appealing to her, she would say was going to win. And yeah, I did ask her to do it today, but she's a little bit busy, so maybe next time you might be able to get to know her on this part of the channel, I mean, as well, and get her involved a little bit. But yeah, anyway, these are my predictions for SummerSlam. I will tell you now, I haven't watched much of the WWE for the past few weeks really. I either haven't had the time, or I've just not been bothered to watch it really, because I haven't been that interested in what has been going on. And to me, the build up to the pay-per-view hasn't been the best. It could have been better, but it's still been fairly good for some of the feuds. Alright, so I'm going to predict, obviously going down like this, and then we'll see where we end up. So for the first match, I assume this is how the card's going to play out. I don't know if they're going to swap something like Kevin Owens and Cesaro can start the show or something. I don't know, but I'm going to assume this is how it starts. So hopefully the show starts off with the Primetime Players versus Lucha Dragons versus Los Matadores versus the New Day in a Fatal 4-Way tag team match for the WWE Championships. To me, I reckon the New Day will win, and they should win, because they've got a lot of momentum going for them. They've got the fans really enjoy watching them. They did definitely look to be a flop start of the year, but they've definitely redeemed themselves, and I reckon they deserve at least another good couple of months run with the tag team championships. But that's my personal opinion. Obviously that can differ from person to person, but yeah, I reckon the New Day should win that. And the build-up's been okay, but there's been a lot of matches between these four teams, which isn't always the best of things to do, because then the actual title match itself can be a bit stale and a bit boring and a bit repetitive, but hopefully it won't be too bad. We then got Ryback versus The Big Show versus The Miz in a triple threat match for the WWE Intercontinental Championships. Championship, sorry. I haven't really been into this feud at all. It's only been going on for about a week or two, because Ryback was out with a flipping grapefruit in his knee for about a month or two. So yeah, I haven't really been watching much of these guys, and I don't like The Big Show. He's a pussy basically, and he's just I just don't like him. He's old, and he keeps on turning face to flipping heel to bloody face again. And The Miz, I do like The Miz, but I don't think he'll win. I'm not a massive fan of Ryback being the champion either. So for that purpose and for that reason alone, I'm going to go with The Miz winning. Because in my opinion, he's a good stepping stone champion. But by that I mean someone else can come along and feud with him and win the title. So that someone can be someone like Bo Dallas, maybe Kevin Owens, if they want to get a title on him, even though I reckon Kevin Owens is a bit too over for the IC title. It'd always be cool to get a title on him for a bit. Maybe Dolph Ziggler can get another shot at the title. We got Daniel Bryan maybe returning. Maybe we can have him feuding for the title. But yeah, hopefully you get my drift. The Miz, I reckon, will win that one. We then have the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper versus... Oh, sorry, my desk. There we go. I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, we've got the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper versus Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Again, I have not been interested in this. There was rumours of going around that they were going to bring his daughter into it, Roman Reigns' daughter into it, and I don't know if they did for a week or two, but since I've been watching it again, they haven't. So I haven't really been into this feud. They definitely should have brought his daughter into it after the Money in the Bank. That would have been a really good psychological feud, and really could have kind of something dark and something different for the WWE, but they shat all over that feud really, didn't they? I definitely think Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose will win, and that one of them will turn the night after or leading up to Night of Champions. One of them definitely will be turning very soon. Whether it's Roman Reigns or Dean Ambrose, I do not know, but it's one or the other. The next match is Stephen Amell and Neville versus Stardust and King Barrett. quite basic really, a tag team match, and in my opinion the faces are always going to win. We've got a celebrity in the team, and yeah, it's always going to be Stephen Amell and Neville going to win it, plus Neville's British, well, King Barrett's British, but I don't like Stardust, so I'm leaning a little bit more to Neville and Stephen Amell. And yeah, it's just Stardust needs to be knocked down a peg or two really. That's what's going to happen if you think of it. Next match is going to be, well, it looks like Kevin Owens versus Cesaro. I'm a massive fan of Cesaro, but I'm also a massive fan of Kevin Owens, so I'm a bit torn on this one. I reckon Kevin Owens is going to get the win, because Vince McMahon has said himself he doesn't think Cesaro is going to be anything special in WWE, where Kevin Owens is. So definitely Kevin Owens, and then he can go on to feud. I reckon he'll go on to feud for the world title with Seth Rollins eventually if he comes out as champion. But I'm not too sure if I'm not too sure Seth Rollins will win. We'll get to that next, basically. But I reckon he'll definitely go for a feud with the world title eventually. The next match is Team Bella versus Team BAD versus Team PCB. What a name. In a three-way Divas elimination match. Again, I haven't been really into this Divas Revolution, wherever it's meant to be. The matches, fair enough, the standard of the match is a bit better, but the storytelling is absolutely, there's no story there whatsoever. It's just matches after matches after matches, attack after attack after attack. Fucking hell, I got bloody whiplash there. Jesus. Ow, my neck. But yeah, I reckon Team PCB will win. They've got more stars for the future. Fair enough, we've got Naomi and Sasha Banks in Team BAD or Team Bad, wherever. We've got the Divas champion in Team Bella, but we've got Paige, Charlotte and Becky Lynch, who are all kind of rookies to the main roster. Fair enough, Paige has been here for just over a year or so now, about a year and a half, but she's still not incredibly experienced in the main roster. So I still reckon that with that youth on their side and that potential push that they could get within the next few months, I reckon Team PCB will just about nick the win there. We then have Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. I've absolutely hated this feud. Just, it's basically been centered around Lana and Summer Rae. They definitely should have had a mixed tag team match. That would have added a little bit more spice into it, or they should have at least have had a separate match, even if it was on the pre-show, between Lana and Summer Rae, because they've had more heat between the two of them, and more tension between the two of them, and more hatred between the two of them than Dolph Ziggler and the Rusev. And what the hell was that noise? Rusev themselves. So it's a bit of a pointless match in my opinion. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of Dolph Ziggler. Just ask Becky, she'll tell you. And yeah, I reckon Dolph Ziggler will win that. But I reckon he'll only win by either count out or DQ. I don't think he'll pin Rusev. We then have Randy Orton versus Sheamus. Again, I haven't been into this feud at all. They should definitely have at least... Something that they could have done is, at that time where Sheamus was about to cash in his Money in the Bank contract, I reckon they should have actually cashed her in, got that out of the equation, got that off of Sheamus. He doesn't have that pressure on him. He doesn't have that, because I reckon the fans hate him for having it really, because he's not gonna be the world champion. There's no way, so it's pointless him holding it. And they could have used that to add extra heat onto the feud with Randy Orton, cost him his world championship match when he came in and RKO'd him, so he's lost that world championship match. Sheamus has, or maybe he can get a world championship match eventually in the future, but add Randy Orton into that equation, so there's much more oh, bloody punched myself in the head. There's much more possibilities there rather than just keeping the briefcase on Sheamus. But yeah, I reckon Sheamus probably will nick this one to get a bit of heel heat on him, and this will go on to Hell in a Cell in my opinion, and then Randy Orton will win the whole blow off. We then have the United States Championship match, the United States and World Heavyweight Championship match between John Cena and Seth Rollins. I don't like any of these guys. These two I don't like at all, but I reckon they will give John Cena the win. Seth Rollins has been poor as a world champion so far, and adding another title onto him will just add to that stupidness really. And I reckon they would want to get John Cena up to 16 world championships. So yeah, I reckon they will put on John Cena. Whom he can feud with after that, I'm not too sure, but yeah, I reckon they will do that between John Cena and I reckon they will do that for the John Cena and Seth Rollins match. And then to end off this little predictions video, which is not the much professional, really, is it? It's the match between Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. I've got to say straight away, I know exactly what I want to happen here, and hope will happen here. And I reckon that The Undertaker will, Brock Lesnar will win, but by DQ. The Undertaker will have a full-blown heel turn, and they can have another feud, maybe have another match at Survivor Series, maybe even WrestleMania 32, which I doubt will happen, but it could happen, definitely could happen. But yeah, The Undertaker can definitely have a heel turn, maybe come back for a couple of months, like do a bit like Brock Lesnar's done, more appearances than usual, and I'll just see what I can do with that. So yeah, that's my predictions video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's something a little different from TW, and yeah, hopefully Becky can get involved in the next video like this, whether it's a predictions video or just a general vlog or something. But this is bye from me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and tune in next time. And Becky said bye as well. Probably didn't hear her. Yep, you probably heard her there. And yeah, bye for now.